Have you noticed that your mornings don't feel the way they once did? If you're over 50 and certain parts of your life aren't responding like they used to, you're far from alone. Here's something that may surprise you. Most men already begin every day with a cup of coffee, but very few realize that this simple morning habit can become much more than a source of caffeine. With just a few ordinary ingredients that are probably already sitting in your kitchen, that daily cup may help support healthier circulation, steadier energy, and even improve the physical performance that many men quietly worry about as they get older. I'm Dr. Nora Hayes, a urologist who has spent the last 7 years helping men over the age of 50 regain confidence, improve their vitality, and feel stronger, both physically and mentally. Today, I'm going to walk you through a simple morning routine that transforms regular coffee into a drink designed to support your body's natural performance. There's no need for expensive supplements, no complicated devices, and no miracle products promising impossible results. Instead, we're going to focus on practical, science-backed ingredients that work alongside your body's own systems. Before we begin, I'd appreciate one small favor. Take a second to press the like button, leave a comment telling me where you're watching from, and subscribe with notifications turned on. That way, you'll never miss future videos filled with straightforward advice to help you protect your health, maintain your strength, and enjoy life with greater confidence. Now let's talk about something many men misunderstand. When morning performance begins to decline after the age of 50, most people immediately blame testosterone. While hormones certainly play an important role, they're often not the biggest reason behind the changes you're experiencing. At the same time, the tiny arteries responsible for carrying blood where it's needed most begin to narrow little by little. That combination makes it harder for blood to flow efficiently throughout the body. A regular cup of coffee may give you a quick boost because of its caffeine, but that effect doesn't solve the underlying cause. It simply provides temporary stimulation while the real problem remains untouched. Think of it like placing fresh paint over a cracked wall instead of repairing the foundation behind it. The appearance changes for a short time, but the weakness underneath is still there. What your body truly needs is better nutritional support. You need ingredients that encourage healthy blood flow, help maintain hormonal balance, and provide lasting energy rather than a short-lived spike. The encouraging news is that these ingredients are neither rare nor expensive. Over the past 7 years, I've worked with thousands of men from every background imaginable. I've cared for construction workers, engineers, teachers, retired military veterans, business owners, and countless others who believed their healthiest years were already behind them. Many arrived feeling frustrated because they thought medication was their only remaining option. But time after time, we discovered that meaningful improvements often started with surprisingly simple lifestyle adjustments. The answers weren't always found inside a prescription bottle. Very often, they began with everyday foods combined with smarter daily habits. Morning coffee happens to be one of the easiest places to start. Unfortunately, most people either drink it plain or load it with sugar without realizing they're missing a valuable opportunity. When prepared the right way, coffee becomes more than a beverage that helps you wake up. It becomes an effective delivery system for nutrients that support healthier blood vessels, better energy production, and overall male wellness. Timing matters as well. Adding the right ingredients early in the day allows your body to benefit from them when your natural biological processes are becoming active, helping support circulation and metabolism throughout the hours ahead. Today, I'll walk you through 5 simple additions that can completely change the way your morning coffee works for you. For each one, I'll explain not only what it does inside your body, but also why those biological effects matter in everyday life, so you understand exactly how these small changes may influence your energy, confidence, and overall well-being. Let's begin with the first ingredient, one that many people already have sitting in their kitchen cabinet without realizing how valuable it can be. That ingredient is cinnamon. Cinnamon is much more than a spice that makes coffee smell warm and comforting. When used correctly, it can become one of the simplest daily habits to support healthier circulation and more stable energy levels. However, there is one important detail that many people overlook. Not every type of cinnamon offers the same benefits. For everyday use, I recommend Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon, because it contains much lower amounts of coumarin, making it a safer option for regular consumption than cassia cinnamon. That small difference matters when you're planning to make this part of your morning routine for months or even years. Now let's look at what cinnamon actually does inside the body. One of its biggest strengths is helping the body maintain healthier blood sugar levels. Instead of allowing blood sugar to rise sharply and then fall just as quickly, cinnamon helps smooth out those fluctuations. You might be wondering why that has anything to do with male performance. The connection is actually very important. Repeated blood sugar spikes can gradually damage the delicate lining of your blood vessels, and the smallest arteries in your body are usually the first to suffer. The tiny blood vessels that supply the penis are incredibly narrow, even thinner than many people realize, making them especially vulnerable to poor circulation. When those vessels begin to lose their flexibility, blood flow becomes less efficient. Without healthy blood flow, reliable erections become much more difficult to achieve and maintain. Cinnamon contains natural plant compounds called polyphenols that help protect those blood vessels while supporting healthier circulation over time. This doesn't create an overnight transformation. Instead, it helps your body function the way it was designed to function. That steady support is exactly what many men need as they grow older. The emotional benefits can be just as meaningful. When your circulation improves and your body begins responding more consistently, you stop spending so much time worrying about whether everything will work when the moment arrives. Instead of carrying doubt into your relationship, you begin feeling more relaxed and more confident. That confidence often reduces stress, and lower stress creates an even better environment for healthy performance. Everything inside the body works together. When one system improves, others often improve along with it. Adding cinnamon to your routine couldn't be easier. Start with 1/4 teaspoon mixed into your morning coffee each day. Most people notice that their energy feels steadier throughout the morning instead of rising quickly and crashing before lunchtime. Many also find that they experience fewer caffeine jitters, making their coffee feel smoother and more balanced. I remember one gentleman who came to see me at the age of 58. He worked as a contractor, spending long hours on construction sites that demanded both physical strength and mental focus. By early afternoon, he was completely exhausted. He relied on extra coffee just to make it through the rest of the workday. After making several small lifestyle improvements, including adding cinnamon to his morning coffee, he noticed something unexpected. His energy no longer disappeared after lunch. Instead of searching for a place to sit down or needing another cup of coffee, he felt steady, productive, and alert until the end of the day. Sometimes the biggest improvements come from habits that seem almost too simple to matter. Now let's move to the second ingredient. If your goal is improving circulation naturally, this may be one of the most valuable additions you can make. I'm talking about unsweetened cocoa powder. And I want to emphasize one word here: unsweetened. This is not the sugary powder used to make hot chocolate. It's real dark cocoa with no added sugar. The reason it's so valuable comes down to a group of natural compounds known as flavonoids. One flavonoid in particular, called epicatechin, has been widely studied for its ability to support the production of nitric oxide inside the body. Remember the nitric oxide we discussed earlier? It's the signaling molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to move more freely wherever it's needed. As men grow older, natural nitric oxide production tends to decline. That's one of the reasons circulation gradually becomes less efficient with age. By providing your body with cocoa's natural flavonoids, you're helping support that important process instead of simply depending on temporary stimulation. Better nitric oxide activity means healthier blood vessel function. Healthier blood vessels mean improved circulation throughout the entire body, including the areas that matter most for male performance. Over time, this may contribute to firmer, more dependable erections, while also benefiting your heart, brain, and muscles. Healthy circulation is never limited to just one part of the body. When your cardiovascular system functions well, nearly every organ benefits. The difference isn't only physical. Many men describe a noticeable change in the way they feel mentally. Improved blood flow often brings a greater sense of alertness, sharper focus, and renewed confidence during everyday activities. You simply feel more engaged with life again. That's an improvement worth paying attention to. Using cocoa is simple. Just stir 1 level teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa powder into your morning coffee. It creates a rich, smooth flavor that's surprisingly similar to a cafe-style mocha, but without loading your body with unnecessary sugar. There's another advantage that many people don't expect. Cocoa contains naturally occurring compounds, including anandamide-like substances and phenylethylamine, which are associated with supporting a healthy mood and promoting a greater sense of well-being. In other words, this small addition may benefit not only your circulation, but also the way you feel mentally throughout the day. When your mind and body are working together, staying active, productive, and connected with the people around you becomes much easier. Now let's move to the third ingredient, one that has been valued for centuries in traditional nutrition. I'm talking about maca root powder. This remarkable plant grows high in the mountains of Peru, where it has been used for generations to help support stamina, endurance, and overall vitality. Many people casually refer